Hello and welcome to our new Brazilian colleagues. I'm Anna and I'm one of the team in the Planetary Health Network, a group of students, early career researchers who work at the London School for Hygiene and Tropical Medicine under the diktat of the Centre on Climate Change and Planetary Health. And we are really excited to develop links with you and to hopefully work on projects moving forward.
Hi, I'm Tate and I'm involved in developing our network partnerships. Our group is coordinated by an elected committee of staff and students, and we meet once a month to plan events and to advocate for planetary health within our institution and our local community. We already work with other like-minded groups and organisations in London and the rest of the UK, but we're also building our network with international groups like yours.
Hi everyone, my name is Rosa. I'm one of the alumni student ambassadors of the PHN at LSHTM, and I will share some of the recent events we organized at LSHTM, and will also show you some pictures and some flyers of the events. So this was last year in December when we organized a planetary health quiz, which was very interactive, and it wasn't just about factual knowledge, but we also got creative and built an object out of recyclable LSHTM waste. This was also in December last year when we supported the Bloomsbury College's Sustainable Christmas Fair, which ended up in a night-long baking action of vegan cookies, which we then sold at the Christmas market, including some waste reduction tips for the Christmas period. Then we also organized a full week of planetary health events, which took place end of June, beginning of July this year, which included an eco-anxiety workshop organized by two students that built on an emotional toolkit going from individual to collective action. We also organized an event on food waste where we discussed where food comes from and where waste goes to at LSHTM. Then also part of Planetary Health Week was a book club with a professor and author Adam Kucharski, who presented his latest book, The Rules of Contagion, where we discussed the role of science communication, particularly during the COVID-19 pandemic. And then last week, we organized a panel discussion on One Health, EcoHealth, and planetary health, which was a very vivid discussion thinking about the importance of strengthening collaborations between public health specialists and ecologists. And for the future, or in the future, we hope to organize many more events, which for now will take place online, but hopefully soon in person again.
Hello, my name is Kathy. I'm an alumni student ambassador to the Planetary Health Network at the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. And on behalf of the whole network, I would like to congratulate you on founding this new group on planetary health in Brazil, and send you a warm welcome to the growing alliance of individuals, groups, and institutions worldwide who commit to the vision of planetary health. Welcome, and we're looking forward to communicating and collaborating with you in the future.
Our common journey began in November 2019 when we were given the opportunity to take the responsibility of the previous existing Planetary Health Club. We are an interdisciplinary organization with diverse personal backgrounds ranging from public health and medicine to anthropology and religious studies, health economics, environmental planning and landscape architecture, as well as modern South and Southeast Asian studies.
In planetary health, we found a concept that represents our vision of protecting the natural environment to preserve the health of all living beings on planet Earth. As campus ambassadors, we want to pass on that vision. The COVID-19 pandemic made us realize that we have to view this distressing predicament as an opportunity to generate a positive, collective goal of creating a better world.
As the pandemic started and affected many people's health, we created a poster that aimed to explain the origin of COVID-19 as a zoonotic disease, and as well provided cultural activities that people could do during these times. We also started to shift our activities to the virtual space and created a webinar series with the initiative Charité Studies for Future. It was a series to convey knowledge about the relationship between environmental health and health protection.
Together with the Professor for Climate Change and Health, Sabine Gabrisch, we conducted a seminar on how to achieve a healthy and green recovery strategy from the COVID-19 pandemic. We therefore divided our fellow students into groups of different public health stakeholders. All of them should write a proposal on how to support a strategy and how to create planetary health in all policies.
Together with a group of other campus ambassadors from all over the world, we have the unique opportunity to develop a Planetary Health ABCs book for school children, which will be translated into multiple languages. Currently, we are planning to develop a planetary health game for primary school children at the Environmental Education Center Kienberg, and we will conduct an interactive workshop with the Institute of Environmental Planning and Ecology at the University of Stuttgart beginning of next year.
We're very eager to build new alliances with like-minded people across our only home planet Earth. If you would like to join our team and enrich us with your ideas, then please contact us via planetaryhealth@postdeo.de.
Hola Brazil, this is Verena and Federico sending you this warm message of welcome to the Planetary Health community from the University of British Columbia in Vancouver, Canada, where we are two PhD students passionate about planetary health.
Hola, mi nombre es Federico, yo soy de Colombia, muy contento de conectar con ustedes y poder seguir hablándonos en un futuro. Mi proyecto es sobre soberanía alimentaria y cómo esta soberanía alimentaria está relacionada con la salud y la sostenibilidad del medio ambiente, y trabajo tanto con naciones indígenas en Latinoamérica como acá en Vancouver, en Canadá, mirando temas de contaminación ambiental y cómo estos tienen un efecto sobre la salud humana y la salud de los ecosistemas.
And my project focuses on political knowledge translation strategies to include more scientific evidence into climate policy locally and nationally and potentially internationally. And I'm really passionate about improving planetary health through local work, particularly climate policy, but also through building resilient and sustainable food systems, which is work that I've been engaged with here on campus for several years now.
Pues bueno, nosotros empezamos este grupo de UVC Planetary Health. Nos conocimos y estuvimos muy motivados de conectar. Pero una de las razones principales para hacer esto era para conectar con la comunidad global que está pensando en estos temas, con investigadores en otros lugares. Entonces estamos muy felices y muy emocionados de poder seguir conectando con ustedes de la manera que sea virtual, sea en persona. Y muy contentos también de que Planetary Health esté conectando cada vez más con países en otros lugares del mundo, y eso es parte de lo que creemos nosotros que es muy importante que siga pasando.
And we're hoping to see many of you during the upcoming Planetary Health meeting in virtual Sao Paulo in April. Until then, take care and stay healthy.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Ciao.